Hi everybody, welcome to episode 4 of the Golf Clash History series. We are continuing our way through 2018, looking at the middle of the year. Before I bring you all of the stuff that happened though, make sure you bring to me a thumb up on the video and a subscription. It is totally free if you haven't done so already. We've already seen a lot happen in the early part of 2018 and that momentum really was taken forward as the year went on. We're going to look at all the events and little tidbits of information and some stats as well at the game's busiest period. Hope you enjoy this one. Here we go. We begin this video in May 2018, and here in the UK we had a royal wedding to deal with, and Golf Clash decided to get in on the action there. To coincide with that, we had the Royal Open tournament, a full 9 of the Greenock Point, but it did not end there. No, anybody remember this premium ball, the Royal Ball there, wind resistance 3, side spin 2, power 4, so back in the day that would have been considered a very good ball indeed. Do you still have them in your collection? Let me know in the comments down below. So a nice bit of theming to kick off this video taking place in May. It's important to remember actually a lot of these courses when they first launched in the game, especially the early ones, did not have full 9 holes to begin with. And here's an example here, the Milano would only have been 4 holes. So 5 new holes were added for the Vegas Sundown tournament in 2018, and this year also saw the inclusion of other holes to existing courses. More of that later on. Another big sporting event in 2018, that was the World Cup, and again a little bit of mirroring in Golf Clash. We had the Striker ball, reskinned Kingmaker of course, just to coincide with the World Cup, and then this was shortly followed by the Football Fever tournament. Now, that wasn't it though, there were new balls on the horizon which could actually only be purchased by gems and now are a little bit of a collector's item, and these were the Team Colours balls. So a series of balls, you can see them on the screen now, reflecting some of the World Cup teams. Power 3, side spin 3, wind resistance 2, so sitting around the stats of the free-to-play balls that we know and love now. The other good thing that happened about this year, or I like to think it's a good thing, was it was when I discovered Golf Clash. I was in a hotel room in Shanghai in the middle of summer in China, just browsing through Facebook, saw an advert for a golf game and I thought, well, this looks good, I'll give it a go, and as they say, the rest is history. I remember these balls being on sale. Unfortunately, I didn't buy any, but shortly after this point I would have entered my first tournament. I'd have been getting my way through the early tours, wondering when I got to Tour 5 and Tour 6 definitely why people were zooming in on the rings, and then of course I found the wonderful world of Golf Clash content on YouTube. I do wish that I bought some of these Team Colours balls though. Like I said, definitely a collector's item. Maybe you've still got some of them left in your inventories. Now this holds a special place in my heart. I didn't really know what I was doing at the time, but the Desert Open tournament was my first ever one that I participated in the game. Now 5 new holes were added to the existing 4 in the Oasis to make a full 9. You can see them on the screen now, and goodness me, what a mix of holes. A full 9 to be playing for your first ever tournament. I didn't even realise that you had to pay coins for every match, and I don't even think I did much after the qualifying round, to be quite honest. I think I made the opening round, but that was about all. I didn't really know what I was doing. It is a tough course. It's still a tough course today, but the Oasis saw those 5 new holes to give it a full 9 in July 2018. Now, are any of you fans of The Walking Dead? Well, if so, you may be interested to know what happened at Comic-Con, taking place in July at San Diego, of course. There was a special visitor there, and Golf Clash had some representation there. They had their own little area, and to that area, dropping by, was the actor Andrew Lincoln. Of course, he plays the iconic Rick Grimes in The Walking Dead, and he stopped by to visit Golf Clash over at Comic-Con and played a few games as well. Do you think he got a hole-in-one? Let me know in the comments section down below. And of course, now majors were established. We had the first summer major in Golf Clash in 2018 as well, and this took place on what was then a brand new course, what we know and some of us love, some of us don't love, Porthello Cove. Now this was challenging, still is a very challenging course to play on, and of course recently got reworked as part of the kind of 5 years of Porthello Cove. We did some little reworks to this one. Do you remember playing on the original one? We're going to have a look at the overviews right now. This may bring back a few memories if you took part in this major, and again continuing the theme that the major events a little bit more prestigious, of course, and also very tough. And this course does, as we know, have some very challenging moments. We're going to take a look at the original flyover. Of course, it's slightly different now. And you can see on the screen, we're going to have a look at some interesting stats now. Now, this month in Golf Clash history, 37 million hours of Golf Clash were played. And that's not it. Have a look at these as well. 364 million balls hit in 1 month of Golf Clash. You can see there that would cover the Great Pyramid of Giza 2.9 times, filling 1,662 Boeing 747 jets as well. Not only that, and we're talking about August here, that was enough to fill 1.4 Empire State Buildings. And finally, for those lovers of real-life driving ranges, that was enough balls to fill 2,426,666 large driving range buckets. Now, mid-September there was an announcement of Golf Clash's biggest update so far in their history, and you can see a little teaser of what was to come on screen. Of course, we know what that is now, but that wasn't just everything, and in the next video we are going to look at everything that was introduced in that update that was teased here in September, and believe me, it certainly was a game changer. Stay tuned, watch the next episode of the Golf Clash History series for more details on that as we continue our way through 2018. Don't forget to check out the other episodes in this series, complete your knowledge of the history of Golf Clash, and leave me a comment in the video description down below if you remember some of this video and what your recollections are from your earliest days playing the game. See you soon, bye for now.